that is n 1 by n, nth term is equal to 1 by m. These two things are given in the question, and this we have to show that sum of mn terms is equal to mn plus 1 by 2. So this we have to show, and these two things are given. So because we are given with these two things, so that's why we will apply formula first in this one and then in this one. We'll make two equations, we solve them, and we'll get the values of a and d one by one. So let us see how we have to do that, because we have the formula for nth term. You all know that according to that formula, mth term should be equal to, it should be equal to a plus m minus 1 into d, and this is given in the question as 1 by n. So I'm putting here the value of mth term, that is 1 by n equal to a plus m minus 1 into d, and this is our equation number 1. Similarly, we'll get the equation number 2 from here. Nth term is 1 by n, so it must be equal to 1 by n. 1 by n, nth means a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the second equation. Now we are having two equations. If I subtract them, subtract equation 1 and 2. So I'm going to write it here. Subtract equation 1 and 2. What we get? We have to change the sign. This will be minus, minus. And if I change the sign inside the bracket, this will be minus and this will be plus. So this a minus a will cancel out each other, and we are left with 1 by n minus 1 by m equal to, this plus 1 and minus 1 cancel out. D is common in both, so we can take that common and we'll get m minus n. Okay, so we'll take LCM here and we'll get like mn will be the LCM, and m minus n equal to m minus n into d. This will cancel out both sides, m minus n and m minus n, and this implies we'll get d equal to 1 by mn. We have the value of d now. Now put this value of d either in equation number 1 or in equation number 2. So I'm going to put this value in equation number 1. Put d equal to 1 by mn in equation 1. What we get? We get that this is our first. So now if I put this value here, I will get 1 by n equal to a plus m minus 1 and d is 1 by mn. So now this will be equal to, this implies 1 by n equal to a plus, multiply this inside the bracket, 1 by mn, I'll get m by mn minus 1 by mn. This will cancel out. So I'm taking this 1 by mn here on this side, and also this 1 by n. 1 by n is a plus 1 by n minus 1 by mn. This will cancel out, right? And we'll get the value of, if I take it here, 1 by mn equal to a. So the value of a will come same as the value of d. Both are equal to 1 by mn. Now in the question we have to find out the sum of mn terms, and mn terms we have to show that is equals to what is given in the question, that we have to show. Now S of mn is mn by 2 n by 2, and here it is, in spite of n, here is mn. That's why we will write it as mn by 2. 2a plus mn minus 1 into d, and is equal to mn by 2. 2a, the value of a was 1 by mn plus mn minus 1, and the value of d was also 1 by mn. Now mn by 2, 2 by mn, multiply this inside the bracket, I get mn by mn minus 1 by mn. So is equal to mn by 2. 2 by mn minus 1 by mn is 1 by mn. 2 times of 1 by mn, 1 time of m, 1 by means 1 time of 1 by mn. So if you subtract that, you will get 1 by mn. And if you are not able to get how we get this, you can take LCM also. Otherwise, you can do it directly. And mn by mn is plus 1. This will cancel out and you will get 1. So this will now mn by 2. Take LCM. 1 plus mn by mn. Again, these two will cancel out, and the final answer will get 1 plus mn by 2. And this we have to prove, that the sum of mn terms is equal to 1 plus mn by 2. So this we have proved. Thank you.